welcome back to Alex Goes Coconuts. Today I'm going to show you how to make a super easy and delicious brownie. Now this brownie is super chocolatey and fudgy, and it's perfect for those Friday night chocolate cravings. Honestly, you can whip this up in no time, so it's really a great recipe for those last minute guests that show up at your house and you need to make a dessert really quickly. Now this brownie only takes 6 ingredients and it's all stuff you'll have in your pantry. This recipe is actually dairy free. Now it can also be made vegan just by replacing the eggs for either egg replacers or flax. Or it can even be made gluten-free by just replacing the flour with gluten-free flour. So it's a really great recipe for people with allergies or intolerances because it can be modified any which way to suit you or your guests. Okay, so the first step is to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to use my electric mixer here because I'm a bit of a lazy baker, but if you don't have an electric mixer, just go ahead and mix it up by hand in a bowl and it'll work just as well. This recipe is really forgiving. So the first thing we're going to add to our mixer here is 1 cup of sugar. To that, we'll add 1/3 of a cup of oil. Now here I'm using vegetable oil, but you can totally go ahead and use melted coconut oil if you prefer that. One-third cup. Then we're going to add 2 eggs. 1, 2. Now, if you want to make it vegan, like I said, just replace these eggs with egg replacer, or you can even use flaxseed. Okay, now we're going to turn on this mixer on high and make sure that the eggs and the sugar and the oil incorporate really well. Now that my egg mixture is nice and pale, I'm just going to go ahead and add the flour directly without sifting it. So you'll need 3/4 cups of flour. 1, 2, 3. Now because this is a brownie and it's very dense, you don't really need to sift the flour beforehand. That's the beauty of this recipe. It's just so easy to make. Next, we're gonna add cocoa powder. We're gonna only need 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Now, I like to use Dutch processed cocoa powder. It'll just give you a better flavor overall. It'll be less of a bitter tasting chocolate. It's kind of like milder. That's why I like Dutch processed cocoa better. There you go. The next thing I'm gonna add to this is actually instant espresso powder. Now, this is a secret ingredient that I add to all my chocolate desserts. It really deepens that chocolate flavor and it makes it so much more chocolatey and delicious. Everybody who tastes these brownies, they can't put their finger on why these brownies are so good, but honestly, I'm telling you, it's just the espresso powder. So basically, I'm just gonna add 1 teaspoon of instant espresso powder. So now that I added the dry ingredients to my batter, I'm just gonna put this on low and incorporate it slowly. It already smells so chocolatey and good. Now I'm just gonna scrape down the bowl to make sure that all my dry ingredients are incorporated. I'm gonna go pick up the bottom. Oh my God, it's already making me so hungry. Perfect. And the last thing I'm gonna add is just 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now, you don't need to add the vanilla, but vanilla always enhances the flavor of any desserts. So why not add it, right? Just turn that on one last time. And that's ready to go. So we'll just scrape down here the paddle attachment. Making a mess. There's chocolate all over my counter. Okay guys, so here you can see my batter's pretty much ready. Now I like to use this little non-stick 8x8 pan here, but you can totally go ahead and use a glass or a ceramic square pan like this. Just make sure that you grease it first and even line it with a parchment paper so that it's easy to pull out. But what I love about this material is that nothing sticks to it, so it's absolutely great. I don't even need to grease it. So now we're just gonna pour the batter into the pan. So now is the time that if you want to add anything to the brownie, you can totally go ahead and do that. You want it more chocolatey, add chocolate chips on top. If you want peanut butter, add a peanut butter swirl in there. If you like white chocolate chips with work, Reese's Pieces, anything that you want to add to the baking, now is the stage to do it. So now I'm going to bake this for 20 to 25 minutes. Okay guys, so this has been cooling for about 15-20 minutes. And it's still warm, so it's a nice way to serve it even still warm. So if you have guests over, you don't have to worry about cooling it completely or anything like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut myself a piece. Oh my God, that looks so good. Look at that, guys. Oh, ooey gooey chocolatey. Mmm. Guys, you're gonna try this and you're never ever gonna try another brownie recipe. This is so good. It's chocolate heaven, I'm telling you. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to subscribe and click that little bell. See you next time. Bye.